What is going on, everybody?
What's up?
What's up?
It is Craig, and we are at the Restorerz booth at the 2024 Flow Expo. We have the ROOTER company. We have Ryan and we have Mark here with us. Guys,
What's up?
what's going on? How many Flow Expos have you been to before?
This is
This is my fourth one.
this is my first one.
Really?
Yeah,
Your first one?
my first one.
Okay, so how's this been for you so far?
It's cool.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's been spectacular. I like the new products that they come out with. and
Okay.
The technology is just upgrading as the years go by.
Yeah.
Honestly.
So, speaking of new products, what is a piece of equipment you guys have both seen today that you're like, you got to chub for? You're like, oh my God, this thing's awesome.
Another camera.
We all need cameras.
I heard a jetter earlier.
And
so
jetter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're going on our third jetter.
Okay.
We're just gotta keep going. That's
Just
it,
charge
man.
the card, and
Just charge
it'll
it.
pay for itself in about a month or two.
I think we overspent today, so they put How's things going with you guys?
it's good. It's
Yeah.
good. We've
Yeah.
just been just constantly busy.
Yeah, I love your guys' dynamics, the way you guys
Thank you.
work, the professionalism. So,
Yeah,
Thank
it's
you.
awesome.
we're always calling you. You guys are our first calls, last calls. We wait for you guys.
Thank you. Well, it's all built on Edward,
yeah.
our CEO, and obviously, Edgar, that guy right there. You're
Amazing.
not seeing him on camera, but Edgar, this guy right here.
Don't forget Marta. I love
Yeah,
the
and
I love
Edgar,
the snacks.
This
from
guy right here.
Marta.
That guy.
Marta comes by and brings us Portos and
Oh,
I can't-
Marta,
I love her. She's
she
cool.
brings a different flavor
Oh yeah.
to not just
Oh, yeah.
our company, but in the trades in general.
Oh, 100%.
Because,
yeah.
Yeah.
and that's like some of the other companies I was just speaking with AYS. There is a different mindset nowadays when you look at the trades, because when you look at our age, our parents, people in general, there was the crusty old butt crack pulling up the jeans.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want those.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. But there is a mindset that
Yeah.
a lot of people still, that stigma that comes with it.
Yo, yeah.
100%.
And it's a matter of showing that, that it's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool to have this choice to be a plumber. And it's not just a choice. Some people it's a calling. Some people it's like you look at it going, look, I can run the crap out of this type of business.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a service
It's
industry.
amazing. It's amazing. Yeah, we try to steer away from the old butt crack plumbers. For
Yeah.
sure. We're not the smell good plumbers, but we come accordingly,
Yep.
dressed properly.
Except for at the office where you're like, you like this crack here, buddy?
Sometimes. On Fridays.
Hey, that's casual Friday, That's my lower jean short Friday. I got the
that's
shorts
good.
rocking, yeah.
Always, man.
And the wife
always.
beater, it's all, yeah. Let's keep it real. So this is your first, this is your fourth. What are some things that you guys have seen in the trades in general that you like and you dislike? I mean, obviously you're new to this,
Yeah.
or new to the show, I should say.
I like the whole dynamics of everything. I like how it's a small community. Everyone knows everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We go off good standards and high quality standards, and when those standards aren't met to our liking, we like to push those guys out.
Yeah.
If you're not up to par and you're not recommending things that are good for the customer, I think it's a disservice to our customers and to the community of plumbing.
Yeah.
Honestly, so that's what I like.
You're at, yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, I think probably my favorite is serving the community.
Yeah.
That's probably the best feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long has the company been around? I'm actually
2 years.
Oh,
So
okay, for
I'm
2 years, yeah.
Yeah. So I started at a higher firm in Arcadia, and I was one of the top guys there. And then I started the ROOTER company about 2 years ago.
So what do you think has been the mindset when you really break it down is, like we're talking about the younger generation? I'm seeing a lot of these companies that are fresh have been doing really well. What would you put as a great example of that?
I think it's the grit, the perseverance.
Yeah.
People, could really come from nothing and become something.
Yeah.
And with that being said, with the small community, they're able to live and breathe off of that, and multiply. It's all about the community base, communication. We follow all these plumbers online, and we just mimic a lot of it, honestly. So
from the social media side, because I know we follow you guys and you do some great content. What would you say would be one thing that you would like to see, not yourself, because you do a good job, other trades people do
I would like to see them actually, you know, how the back end works, like as far as the front of the office.
Yeah.
You know, I like to see more of that because we could post anything about the jobs of what we know, but really what it took to get that job and you know how the back end actually really works, because it's really important, honestly.
The true process of how was the job acquired? Did you, as I was talking with AYS, did you have to pay, you know, $500 to get that lead generated?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then if you do pay that $500, like, and you don't get that job, it's like, where does that go?
Yeah.
So people don't see that real struggle. So
yeah. And what has been the hardest thing for you as a younger company, realistically, you know, at doing your, I mean, just even talking business-wise about the job, what has been the hardest thing that you've experienced so far?
Probably finding people that want to work.
Really, so you're people in the field.
Yeah.
Well, we like to steer away the people that don't fit our culture.
Yeah.
If you can align with our culture, which is good standards and stuff like that, then you're out of the door, man.
And it makes total sense because in the end, it's like, you know, you look at your life in general. We sleep for 8 hours. Try to.
Right.
We work for 8 hours. Try to.
Yeah.
What else do you have in there? You need to be able to have something that you can hang your hat on with pride.
Exactly.
With a company that you know when you go home, you feel like you did something, and especially it starts from the top.
Oh yeah, 100%. So,
yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. Getting the guys that want to work and make sure they're good guys.
Yeah.
That's it. That's pretty much it with that.
So what would you say has been, I always ask what worst, but what's been the best job for you guys so far? Like, just like, that was a banger. I'm so glad we got called.
The rodeo.
Really?
Yeah.
Down at the arena?
The Habra.
Oh, okay.
So we did, we ate there one time for brunch, and we like the owners. It's small, it's two owners, husband and wife. We love the vibe there, and they gave us the key on our first job.
Okay.
And it's a country bar. So people love that.
Yeah.
And then we did a huge sewer replacement there all the way. They gave them the building, the sewer all jacked up.
Yeah.
So we went in there, replaced it, helped them out.
Yeah.
And they love us and we love them.
Yeah.
So
And it's just that, and that's a great referral too.
Yeah.
And you know as well as I do, this world in general, it's based on, they did a kick-ass job for me.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to recommend you guys 24/7.
Oh, yeah. I've already sent 200 parties to that restaurant and they love it. So
And they're doing the same to you.
Oh, yeah.
And they're a good-sized business. La Habra, I haven't been out there in a while, but I know my little brother loves his rodeo.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm in the valley, so I'm a little removed from.
Okay.
Yeah, I got to make that hour-plus drive to get down there.
No,
you know, we're lazy.
It's worth it, though.
It's worth it, man. You want to take the
flautas
wifey
are
out.
awesome.
The flautas?
Oh, yeah.
I love me some chicken flautas, bro.
Oh, you can't go wrong.
Yeah.
I choose the beef one.
Yeah.
You have that little jelly you dip it in,
man.
and like that jelly salsa and
One time
everything.
she didn't put sauce on it, but you know, it's still good.
Yeah. So that was the greatest job. Okay, well, let's go about the worst job that either of you have had.
Ooh.
I mean, are you guys working together in the field, both of you, pretty much?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So probably one of my worst jobs was we did a remodel at a pizza factory.
Okay.
And then we replaced the whole sewer. We were there for 2.5 weeks, and the contractor bailed on us.
Oh.
So
you had to fight to even get paid anything.
I had to fight to get paid, and not only that, you know, they were paying me in small increments. So as a cash flow business, it's kind of hard to operate on that, and that kind of took a toll because I put all my eggs into that, and I thought it was a pleasant job. It was a good experience, but
it's an education. It's a learning experience.
yeah, it
more
was.
than anything.
It was. Trust me, I felt it. I didn't let the guys know. Obviously, this is firsthand, but that really took a toll on me. But you know, that's one of the worst things, honestly. So.
No, I can imagine, especially when you are a smaller business and you're still thriving. Still trying to grow. That's one of those that just hits that pocketbook, and it's like you want to do that good thing for somebody, but when you've been burned, you're like,
oh yeah. And at the end of it, you know, he texts me, well, why don't you just take me to court? I'm like, you know what? It's not worth it. I hope you enjoy it. Like, I'm moving forward. I'm not going to focus on that, man. I have bigger and better things to do. So
I mean, but for that to be the thought process of the person that you worked with, just take me to court.
Yeah.
That's just asinine that people still think that way. When you are busting your ass, you're out of pocket. You're sending, for what, 2 weeks you said?
Thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
Thousands of dollars.
Your techs you have to pay out of pocket. Your equipment usage. You're driving back and forth. All that.
Yeah.
But we steer those people out, man. We don't want those type of people at all. Like, if we're calling in and we're already having a hard time with you, Chris, our operations manager, he just pushes it away.
Yep.
Yeah.
People don't want to pay. Hey, whatever. See you later. We're on to the next one.
So walk me through, as we talked about, I know you'd like to, we were talking about seeing plumbers, their entire process from beginning to end. Walk us through what the ROOTER company does from beginning to end.
As in for like a job or?
Well, I mean, looking for techs. I mean, obviously we have a certain expectation, which is great, but more of just like a call comes through. You dispatch, anything like that.
So we get dispatch the job, we pull up, we assess it, and then we just go from there, kind of figure out what we have to do and the correct steps.
Yeah.
In more depth, we click on our way, we call the customer and let them know, hey, we're on our way, my name's Mark. We bring the proper equipment. It's a protocol for our company to wear booties, so we put booties on, go inside of the property. We pull up, we have nice trucks, nice faces, shaved, clean. The only one that's not shaved is Chris over there.
Hey, he's rocking. He's got the Casey Affleck thing going. He's all good. He's all good. He's got the glasses. He's cool. He's incognito. He doesn't. He's like, don't let my wife know I'm here.
Yeah, basically.
He probably does.
No, babe, I swear I'm working.
No, we're not drinking beer.
This isn't. Let me hide this. Let me hide this Heineken.
That's funny.
So, I mean, what would you say is your expertise? Obviously, you said that sewage was a couple of different jobs you've heavily worked on. Would sewage really be the job where you're like, that's your bread and butter?
Yeah.
So sewer is our bread and butter. It's not only lucrative, but we love to do it.
Yeah.
We have guys who are just eager for it. We're doing a really good job. We really put a lot of workmanship into our sewers, honestly.
Yeah.
From lining, because we do our own lining, from doing maintenance to anything like that, we're really well at it.
Yeah.
I've been doing it for about 10 years, and that's all I've done, so I perfected the craft.
Yeah.
And I'm just passing it on.
So if
That's
anybody
it.
needs sewage
Oh, yeah.
in Anaheim, Orange County, Inland Empire, will you come up to the valley?
We'll go
for a sewage job, you'll come up to the
Oh,
valley.
yeah. We go where the wind blows, man.
Yeah.
So,
All right, Temecula, Bakersfield.
Oh, yeah.
Fresno,
Nashville. Let's go.
Shit, that's a...
Vegas. Let's go, baby.
Florida.
Yeah. Dude, I'm all over
You're
the
good.
map, dude.
Hey, it's good. It's good to have those goals because,
yeah.
I mean, you're starting now, you're young, the company's young, but you see
Oh, yeah.
the possibility of growth.
The vision.
Yeah.
So any investors out there that want to come along,
We know a couple.
Oh, let's go.
No, it's great to see. It's great to see businesses like this continue to thrive. But it's that mindset of it's cool, it's a great job. Don't discount it.
Yes.
yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
That's lovely. For sure.
All right, Mark.
Hey.
And totally Ryan.
Right.
Yeah, Ryan.
Ryan, I didn't even look at it. Sorry.
They call him Rooter Daddy.
Yeah, right.
Well, I'm not going there. This isn't a family broadcast, but
He's
I
a
can.
family man.
Okay, there we go. Ryan, the Rooter Daddy, Mark, the owner of the ROOTER company. Thank you so much for joining us
sir.
here.
Appreciate
It was a pleasure, and I will take care of yourself, and I will see you guys later.
All right, we'll see you, man.
All right.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Yeah, you too.